I woke up in the morning to crack myself a beer, then went down to the kitchen to grab myself a beer. Made myself some breakfast, another beer, of course. That's when my baby said to me, I won't get a divorce. Well, now I definitely need to go grab another beer or two for free, so I can start thinking clear. Oh, it's a perfect day for beer, yeah, that's just what I need.
Welcome to Greenville, North Carolina. This is a place you find yourself after all other options in life have failed. The main draws to this city is East Carolina University and the hospital. If you're not coming here to go to school or work at the hospital, I really have no idea why you're here to begin with. You're about an hour and a half from Raleigh and 2 hours from the beach, and nowhere near anything you want to see. Honestly, I'm really struggling to find content to discuss in this video because it's Greenville. Yeah, I know I made a video about Kinston, but at least Kinston had plenty of crime to talk about. Fortunately, we do have fantastic restaurants, such as Sup Dogs, where you can embrace your midlife crisis next to fraternity bros who just failed their entry-level accounting class. As far as restaurants, Nino's Pizza is really good, and I'm just being completely honest, Nino's is the only restaurant that comes to mind when I think about Greenville. I mean, there really are some other good restaurants. I'll just have to get on Google to find them. Shout out to the local business owners. If you do like hot dogs that taste like a tube of Mobil 1 gear oil, you can head over to Bill's Hot Dogs, which is based in Washington, just a short drive away. According to Google, ECU's acceptance rate is over 90%. This is where people go when they are rejected from UNC Wilmington and NC State in Raleigh, because Duke and Chapel Hill were never an option anyway. And yeah, I know I'm mostly talking about ECU here, but like really, what else is there to talk about in Greenville? Since ECU is a main topic of discussion in this video, I thought I would swing by myself and record some of the local scenery.
I'm your average ECU student. I'm going to class currently to learn about liberal arts.
Alright, here we are at ECU's campus. You see I got the food delivery thing behind me. This is a beautiful campus, I guess, if you like drugs. You got the clock tower behind me. I'm in the courtyard. There's the student center. You see that big screen behind me? That screen will tell you all types of things like the weather, where to buy alcohol and drugs. So yeah, pretty cool campus. Don't forget to connect, invest, motivate, and finish strong. That's a great message to have in front of the student center bathroom. Here's downtown Greenville in a nutshell. You got Chico's, this gift shop type place for ECU apparel, and unfortunately Still Life, which is a place I would not wish on my worst enemy. Don't forget to grab a coffee at Blackbeard's before you make a pit stop at Sup Dogs. Hopefully eating healthy was not a priority. Alright, sir. So what's your favorite part about Greenville?
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just Greenville. I mean, like, everything's here, but, like, nothing's here. I think that's, like, the fairest thing to say.
Sounds like this might fade into the next question. So what's your least favorite part about Greenville?
Nothing's happening.
He said nothing's happening. The best part about Greenville is that nothing's happening. Least favorite part about Greenville is nothing's happening. Thank you, sir. According to Google, ECU's football program generated over $5 million in revenue in the fiscal year 2019, which surprisingly isn't even enough to cover a visit to the nearby hospital. So the culture of Greenville is very diverse. We have two types of people here. Southern Chads who drive their clapped out Silverados to Emerald Isle for the weekend to take their Tinder dates on their daddy's boat. And you've also got Nissan Altima drivers who make the entire city smell like weed. There's literally no other culture in this city. But on the bright side, these two cultures tend to mix, and there's really a sense of community when these two factions of life encounter each other at Sheetz. I was actually talking to a friend who lives in Greenville. She said that she was having a friend over. Having an out-of-town friend come visit you in Greenville is kind of the adult equivalent of having a childhood friend come visit your room, but like your room was dirty, so you just had to be like, you know, excuse the mess, but you know, the mess is the entire city of Greenville in this scenario. On the bright side, there is a new Hilton Hotel in downtown Greenville, which is like kind of fancy, which really contrasts the rest of the town. This Hilton has a rooftop restaurant and bar, which is kind of overpriced, but at least you can pretend to be fancy while living in a objectively terrible place. So getting drunk is probably the best thing to do in Greenville. There's plenty of places to drink, and the citizens here take pride in their drunk driving skills.
I don't even know where I'm at. The East Carolina University Hospital. That's where I'm at.
I would tell you about my experience in downtown Greenville on New Year's of 2024, which was a fun and also terrible memory, but I can't really remember much of that because I was drunk. There is a small counterculture in Greenville, and by counterculture, I just mean like normal people. You can find these normal people at Blackbeard Coffee Shop or any of the other coffee shops in town, or at Pitt Street Brewery, which has awesome food trucks. Side note, Mr. Breast lives here. As far as things to do in Greenville, I mean, there are none. You can catch an ECU game or visit a park or the Greenway. Other than that, you can enjoy driving around in a city with one of the highest car accident rates in the state of North Carolina. Go to Best Buy and get you a dash cam, because there were over 5,000 car accidents in 1 year according to Google. 5,000 is a pretty crazy number considering the population here is only 90,000 or so. Don't forget to visit the Greenville Mall, which has already had a shooting or two this year. I remember as a kid thinking that Greenville was a really cool and fancy place because it had an Olive Garden. I think that sentence alone should tell you all you need to know about Greenville. In a nutshell, Greenville is a place where nearby rural citizens flock to whenever they need to get their fill of places like Target, Sam's Club, and Lowe's Foods. Until next time, I'll see you at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium with a White Claw in hand.
Truckster kicks up.